live.
You were just saying that it's good to have a top on while you're doing your podcast in here?
No, I'm saying that you just have to come in this studio with like a top on. Like I could be in flip-flops and like my yoga pants under here. No one would know.
Oh.
And you can just like kick back.
Like Kevin O'Leary does that on his Zoom calls. He makes like content about it.
Really?
No, he just has no bottomless Zoom calls
up top and just
Man.
Like I could be in a bikini bottom and no one would know.
Nope. Oh, that was our 5-minute timer.
Oh,
I guess we're
beat
ready.
it.
Yeah, we're ready. We
rolling.
started
All right.
early.
Here we go. Look at me. I was
Well,
on
we
time.
started early when you started talking about no tops. And I was like, what?
Mm.
We're going to do topless podcasts?
No, I was saying that you just have to come in a top because no one can see what's underneath.
So it can't be like plain. You're saying no plain tops. It has to be like your best fit.
Well, no, it doesn't.
She's
like,
more just saying she doesn't have to
I didn't have to
worry
bring
about a whole
shoes.
top
I
to
didn't
bottom
have to worry
look.
about like what was on the bottom, you know?
Oh,
like I
we're
could
saving
be like
suitcase
comfy.
space.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I could be in my yoga pants and no one would know.
Well, you're wearing, what are those, Frankie Bees?
No,
Are you bringing that
fit over
back
my
today?
ass.
Are you bringing back Frankie Bees
I found
today?
my old Frankie Bees from high school and tried to try them on.
Wait, how? You just kept these?
I know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've been on a clean out mode since McKenna moved out or ran away. And
Vanished into the night.
and so I've just been getting rid of random stuff. And he's like, why do you still have those? And I'm like, they're just my one pair of jeans that I loved, like my Frankie Bees, that I thought would someday maybe come back in style, but they haven't, thank God, because I can't even get my ass. Well, my ass gets in them. I can button them, but you see a lot of crack.
Yeah, you do.
That was the style back in the day?
I guess.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't.
like, you know, Britney Spears, Paris Hilton, like the Frankie Bees, you know, the really low rise. You see the hip bone.
Like flat butts were more of a thing back then, despite what Sir Mix-a-Lot was saying in that era. But there was like the flat, it was like back and leg,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Nasitol, we called it.
Everyone had like flat stomachs, I think. And then they started getting boobs. Well, because it was like the 90s, you know, like Pamela Anderson, Baywatch.
Yeah.
And then what did butts started coming around? Like what, Kardashian kind of led the butt movement.
J-Lo.
Well, J-Lo
Yeah, we
really
already
did.
talked
J-Lo
about this.
did.
But how was your
I
Mother's
think you
Day,
did.
George?
My Mother's Day was jam-packed. I feel like I haven't had a weekend truly yet because it was like I announced Saturday and then yesterday I was with my wife's family and then with my family and then I just fell asleep. Like it was like all a day's long affair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of moms.
Cool. It was cool. Yeah, I definitely enjoy spending time with my mom. It wasn't miserable, but laying on the couch on Sunday would have been a little nice. We were running around like crazy.
Do you have two moms or
Just one. Just one. Yeah,
but technically two because you're married. So
correct. Yeah.
The wife's mom and your mom.
Correct.
Okay.
So yeah, two moms.
Yeah, some people have four moms.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Nowadays.
It's complicated. Yeah. How was your Mother's Day?
Go ahead.
Well, my Mother's Day was good. We spent the day with John's mom, which I love, like hanging out with your mom because she's really cool, and your grandma. And
I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't sound like you were that excited about it right now, the way you're describing this. I don't know what's going on, but it was like, I'm like, okay, you want to like give a little more, like maybe some more tone, some pitch change, a little excitement that you got to hang out with my mom?
I'm not good with like birthdays and holidays. I turn into a weirdo, George, because I was a single mom with my kids. So it's always like kind of an emotional time for me. And I don't have like a great relationship with my mom. My mom hasn't spoke to me since the election. So it's like, do I text my mom? Do I not text her? You know, I don't know what to do. She doesn't want to talk to me.
It does get complicated. You're not, by the way, there's tons of people that are listening to this right now and they're like, well, thank God, you know, like I'm not the only person that, you know, it has a little bit of, you know, wildness associated with whether it's Mother's Day or Father's Day. So, yeah. But John, your grandma is still alive?
Yeah, bro. My
Well, he
grandparents
has
are both
both
still
his
like,
grandmas.
yeah, they're going on a trip. They're going to France here in like a week. They
So
travel the
cool.
world. They
Dude.
play golf. They're all over
So
the place.
how old were your parents when they had you?
They were, yeah. So my mom was 22 and my grandpa was 18 when he had my mom. So he's only 40 years older than me.
Holy shit.
So yeah, so they're still like
Rocking and rolling.
both sets of my grandma
So
and
cool.
grandpa got divorced and a long time ago. They went to high school together out here in Las Vegas, into I think Vegas High. Was it Vegas? Yeah.
Vegas or
No, excuse
Valley?
me. They went to Rancho. They went to Rancho, and then they got divorced. And years later, they were doing their 20th or 25th high school reunion, and they remet. So they all three went to high school. My grandpa and his first wife, my grandma, had my mom when they were 18, and then 20 some odd years later, they were divorced, and my grandpa met my new grandma, but they've been together for like 40 something
I
years.
don't even know what the question
Yeah,
was.
John,
anymore.
I'm gonna have to just.
Damn it.
I'm gonna use photos.
It's like a family
and
tree.
I'll be like,
There's a lot of divorce in my family, but at the end of the day,
was
my
the
grandparents, my grandpa Martin, Tom Martin, and Donna Martin have been together for a very long time. They grew up here in Las Vegas. They went to high school together. They didn't date in high school. They re-met at their 25th high school reunion. How's that? That was a clear, concise
and
way
they've
of
been
saying
together
it.
for 35 years since then.
Yeah, some odd. They're in their young 80s now, but they're awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, they're going to, like,
I
they
think that
travel
was the
everywhere.
part that threw me off because I was like, wait, if they didn't date in high school and they've been together for 35 years, like, how is
I
that
know.
even
Yeah.
possible?
And then my other-
some people break up and then get back together.
Yeah, my other grandma got remarried too. That was the grandpa that was the helicopter cop.
Yeah.
They live in Florida and right next to Disney World and go to Disney World all the time. Like
What a
they're,
life.
I know. She married like a lot younger, remarried a lot younger, like 15 years younger.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so both of my mom on my mom's, that's my mom's side. My dad's side, they're past. I don't have grandparents on that side.
Got it. Yeah. I mean, I haven't had a grandparent in like 7 years.
Me neither. I
Yeah.
don't have any.
So
but
we-
I was like a young mom, so I feel like we'll be around for our grandkids for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, we will. We're
I mean,
in our
if my
40s.
kids get busy over here, since all of them are married.
Oh, I'm sure they're getting busy. You know, I'm sure they are,
So
despite what they tell you.
I don't ask.
Yeah, right.
I
Do you put the pressure? Have you put?
Yes, she's starting to put. Yes,
My
she
mom,
is, and I'm.
for the first time this weekend, put pressure on me. My mom
Really?
has never done it.
and was
Never.
like, are you going to make me a grandma?
She said, she started to like cry a little bit about like, well, at least I have you here, but like I'm not going to be able to be the grandchild to your brother's kid because he's going to be out in Tennessee or like wherever he's playing, and so.
That's not true. I have 3 kids that live in 3 different states, George.
Yeah, I know. And she was like freaking out, even though I live 15 minutes away from her. And by the way, we remain in good contact. It's not like I don't see her,
Yeah.
but it was like the pressure,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
the parent pressure. I get it though. I get it.
I mean, I feel like I have time. My kids are still young. Like, I'm just grateful that I have 3 daughters and all 3 of them are like married now. You know what I mean? I feel like I have done my job. Like, tag, you're it, buddy.
Well, you're not
Grandbabies.
done. You're just getting started. You're halfway through. We got a 15-year-old, about to be a 15-year-old. We got an 11-year-old. We got
Yeah.
a 7-year-old. I get
But I
pressure
mean,
from my mom
I feel
about.
like, though, in that case, it's like a team, right? Because you have a great relationship with the mother of your children.
Yep.
Her husband is amazing. He is very involved with the kids. And then it's like me and you. So there's like a whole little team. Like when I was raising my kids, I didn't have anyone. Like his whole side of the family was like not nice to me. And then I didn't have like my family. So I was like solo with my kiddos. It was just me and them.
Yeah.
But they did have like his whole side of the family, like loved my girls and took care of them. I just didn't have like much of a relationship with them.
Yeah.
So
Dang.
But-
It's super interesting. Yeah. I mean, you fought hard. You did good.
yeah. So
We just have to interview the other one.
I know she's scared. We got to get the Mormon in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. Neither of my kids posted me on Mother's Day on their stories.
Had a bit of an emotional
It
day.
kind of hurt my feelings.
And then she took it out on me because my caption wasn't good enough.
Well, he waited until the only reason why I'm going to be honest, George, is because he made such a big deal that I didn't make a post for him on his birthday. Like, I was like, why would I post you on your birthday on my Instagram? You're not even on Instagram. He had taken a break. He hadn't been on Instagram in over 2 months. So what am I posting for everyone else?
It was a bit of like tag your sponsor kind of vibes, George, you know, like the girl goes on the trip and is on the boat and is at the restaurants, but never tags the dude that she's with. You know what I mean?
It's
like
the at theory.
Yeah, we're
is the
together.
theory.
We're like engaged.
I was with
you can
you.
post me on your my birthday. Just give me like a I love you, babe, happy birthday kind of thing, right? Isn't that kind of it's a gratuitous post? It's just like lets everybody know, hey, I love this guy.
Boom.
Also, hey, still taking dudes out there. This guy is the guy in my life. I'm gonna have butt shots for a while here. You know, little thirst trap posts every once in a while. Just drop in that. This guy's still around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is the Chemo Sabe behind the scenes.
Yeah. So it was really an ego-driven
like,
thing.
I didn't know. So he told me that it like hurt his feelings. So of course I put up a post right away, but I'm like, I'm with you. Like, why would I even post you on Instagram? You're not even on there. You're not going to see it. Like, what's the point? It made no sense.
I didn't even get a story.
No,
Meanwhile, when we started dating, she was doing stories of her ex. I'm like,
Well,
what? She did happy birthdays for her ex-boyfriend.
I gave
So
him a
there's
heads
that
up because
context as well.
I was still really good friends with him at the time when we started dating. And
Yeah.
we were in all fairness, we were in like Route 91 together, like with the mass shooting. So that we always like kind of checked in and we had like a great friendship and would hang out. He still came over for Thanksgiving and John was cool with it in the beginning. Like he had no problem with it. And I'm like, hey, he's still my friend. And then I like checked in. I'm like, hey, do you mind if I post so-and-so on my story? And he's like, no, it's fine. So we would still keep in touch. But then after our relationship evolved and we were together for a little bit longer, he was like, hey.
It just kind of phased out anyway.
Yeah.
But
So it kind of organically
No, I get it.
Yeah.
fell off. But my reason for not posting you on your birthday is you were taking a break from Instagram. So I genuinely didn't think that you would see it.
doesn't hold water. Doesn't matter.
Okay. So now I know. And
Yeah.
so he gets a post every birthday and it's very like thought out. And so anyway, when Mother's Day came and I didn't get a post, I was like, oh, you don't want to post me on Mother's Day?
I was posting that night before bed.
We were literally in bed and I'm like,
Meanwhile,
Hey, sometimes it's at the buzzer. If it's within the 24
yeah,
hours.
listen, also I have to go through
It is-
all the photos, make sure they're Jamie approved. I'm going through all of
Bullshit.
my files of folders of like,
bullshit.
okay, which ones are good that I can post. And then I was like, and then she's like, hey, it's getting late. If you want anything to happen tonight, you better get over
chop,
here.
chop, buddy.
So I just like, oh, okay. So I posted it really quick. You know what I mean?
and you know what he wrote?
We love you. Thanks for everything you do for
wrote-
us. Happy Mother's Day.
Yes. And I looked at it because this is a man of many words.
I wrote her like a 5-page letter for Mother's Day.
He did.
I brought
He
her
did,
coffee
but-
for her in the morning and her 5-page letter about how much she means to the family,
you should
all
have
the
just
things
took
she
a
does for the
picture of your
kids,
letter and posted it.
and posted the letter. But I don't know. Yeah,
So
see, it was like
I
that's
just felt like
it got too personal. Never mind.
this is janky.
I got it last night. So,
So I
needless
looked
to
at
say,
it and I was
nothing
like-
happened. And then instead of the things I thought were going to happen, I ended up grabbing my phone again and reposting my comment or my caption. With what I was going to do a nice caption, but I was under the gun. I had a shot clock here. I was
Yeah.
like, if I don't get this thing posted,
Hey.
nothing's happening tonight for me.
Good or
lot of motivation.
Perfect is good. Done is better.
So I don't
That's
know.
right.
I don't know. I feel like it was almost like a payback. Like, oh, this is
No,
what
there wasn't a payback.
This is what you want. No, you cut me off.
I know. I did.
It's like, so you expect one thing from me, but then you didn't want to give it.
All
in
I
return.
expected was a post. I don't need a 30-page caption.
Okay.
I just need like a, hey man,
All right,
happy
so-
birthday. I love
okay.
you.
Yeah. So when your birthday comes back around, that's
Yeah.
what, or Father's Day in a month, that's what you're getting.
Okay, that's
It's
fine.
like 3 photos and a happy Father's Day. You're such a great dad.
You post whatever you're inspired to post, or not at all. I don't even care
it out.
anymore.
All right, so no, I think we do have to find a common ground here because here's it. There is a lot of expectation behind those posts.
I know, and I don't get it.
But
I don't like it.
so now let's just do what John just did. It could be like a haiku, no more than 30 words in the caption.
Then there'll be like a challenge. It'll be like you have to keep it within this.
How few words can you use?
Well, that would work better for me because he, like I said, he is a man of many words. He loves to write poems. He writes me a letter every time he leaves my house. I find like a hidden note, which I love. So I was I have to be honest, I was a little disappointed with the caption.
I think it
let me down.
It probably hurt you more because your girls didn't post anything. So you were probably in your feels a little bit.
To
I'm just saying. It wasn't it wasn't a bad post. It was a nice post. We love you. Yeah. Thank you for all you do for the family.
No, it was not nice. For some reason, Mother's Day hits harder than the birthday.
Well, yeah, you don't even want me to post you on anything on birthdays.
Because Mother's Day is it's a big deal. I think even with my kids, I feel like they are my most prized, you know what I mean? I didn't share them a lot because I felt like I had to protect them and guard them. They're why I live, you know? So I don't know. So I don't know. You can say I'm a shitty person and I'd be like, sit and spin. But if you say something about you're not a good mom, that would crush my soul. Just because I've poured so much into
that's deep.
My kids and my life, you know?
Yeah.
For sure. Hey, but listen, I think John definitely as long as everybody yeah. By the way, Instagram is definitely not the final end all be all of everything. I also feel the same way. Whenever I'm with Cameron for my birthday and stuff, we're hanging out all day. I'm with your, you know what I mean? I almost feel like the post should go up tomorrow just so I don't know, we can just enjoy
the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the social pressure because as soon as you wake up, what is the first thing that you saw yesterday? I mean, it's
I didn't even go on social media yesterday because I don't even want to see it because it makes me sad because I'm I don't have a great relationship with my mom, so I don't want to read all this stuff.
But that's exactly the downfall of what social media does. It's just
well, here's I'm in the same boat. I actually hate it, and I felt like a wuss for even saying something about my birthday the one time. I was like, this is dumb. Why does this even matter to you?
Right.
And then lately I've been on this thing and it's AI post after AI post and you're just getting fed a bunch of bullshit. And I'm really tired of it. Yeah. And then I'm watching this thing and then you get that one little nugget of oh, that's pretty cool. I learned something here. I'm seeing something happening in a different part of the world that kind of is interesting to me and that keeps you hooked because the rest of it is bullshit. I don't care. Now I might see something funny. I posted something funny about remember back in the 80s, you're too young for this, George. Maybe your mom did this where if your mom was classy, she had the wicker little tray that your paper plate sat inside. You know what I'm talking about? I added it to my story.
We didn't have those growing up.
I did.
I saw the pitcher. We had
the
those.
Plastic pitcher where your Kool-Aid was always sitting in it. We had that too. So you find these little funny, nostalgic things every once in a while, and then you see something cool oh, this new hotel's opening out here in this different part of the world that I didn't know about, that I wouldn't have known about if I wasn't on Instagram right now. But then I'm like, do I really need to care? Do I need to know that?
Yeah.
Am I wasting my time on this thing? Do I really care that she's posting to everyone that it's my birthday? I really don't care that they know. Yeah. I only care that it's important to you because you post things that are important in your life on there. So, but I'm not part of that. So that kind of, then it felt
the social,
it's
it's the pressure, bro.
It creates these pressures and these but at the end of the day, I wrote you a 5-page letter about how much you mean to the family, how all these great things you've done for the family, how much we appreciate that. But then I get it. If it means something to you, I want to do it on social.
Yeah.
But I'm also why do I care so much about if you post me or not on social?
I don't know. Ask yourself.
I know. That's what I am. That's the question. I'm not asking you. I'm asking myself this of what's the point? Why do I care about what's going on our digital footprint? I care about being here in person with you.
I feel the same way.
That's it. So
that's
the presence.
Moving forward. Do you want me to post you on your birthday?
I don't care.
Oh.
I don't care.
Okay.
I thought about it more.
Are we doing an agreement? no pressure for birthdays, Mother's Day, or Father's Day.
Yeah, that's fine.
And okay, let's shake on it.
Are you good with that?
I'm good with it.
Okay, fine.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right.
I think
We'll
that was a good first episode.
All right. Are we out of here?
I think we found common ground. I really do think every couple, this was a great conversation that needs to be had.
Well, what about, okay, can we talk about one more thing then? Let's talk about
should've just cut.
DMs. Let's talk about this. Let's talk, since we're on here, let's talk about DMs and comments and likes. What else is there anything else that we need to agree on?
No, we already set a precedent with that.
Which is what?
Like, we don't have conversations in the DMs. We actually have someone that helps us with our socials, so I don't even think that's an issue. I do respond to a majority of my comments, and I don't like any shirtless photos of men.
Yeah. Well, listen, here's the balance with your situation is different in that it's like that's your brand. Like that is your brand.
Yes.
Oh no, it wasn't just liking shirtless photos, George. It's like while we're together, she's like, "Oh, hello." Like commenting stuff on guys who's like, and it's clearly a thirst trap post. It's like guy taking his shirt off in the morning, looking jacked. He's like, "Oh, what would you say to me if I was like this in the morning?" And she's like, "Oh, hello." I'm like, "What? Why are you doing that?" He's just a friend. Okay.
Fairness, he's my friend.
Yeah, he's my friend
that I've hung out with several times, and there's never.
That probably makes it worse, by the way.
So there's never been like anything like inappropriate. It's just like a common, like, you comment on mine, I comment on yours type thing.
Yeah.
However, once I was in a serious relationship, I heard what he said and I agree. Like, it's not something that he was doing. He wasn't following hot girls. He wasn't liking bikini photos. So it was, I never had to deal with any of that stuff with John.
Right.
Which I think is out of the norm because
it's pretty common,
probably
right?
Operate like that. So it was the least I could do. It was like, I'm just going to unfollow these guys that are really my friends because I don't want to make any mistakes of accidentally liking something.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, when you scroll, you just well, he would fucking find it. He'd be like on March 3rd.
It pops up immediately.
Yeah, it pops up. You can see it.
People see that, this person liked that photo or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay, this was good.
So,
I think
George is like, let's get out of this. This is going to get heated.
No. If you don't think we've gotten heated, but this is what makes this show an adventure. And I hope everybody could take something from this.
all right.
Peace.